Hi, it's been a while since my last devlog, but here it is. And I have a bunch of progress to share with you this time. As you can see, I have a lot of things working now. After I've done all the planning I mentioned in the last video, the first thing I worried about was the character design. As the name of the game suggests, the main character is a cat. I mean characters, plural. The game will feature multiple characters, each with their own abilities. This is one of the ways I came up with to give more variation to the game, a crucial thing in any roguelike. In the story, the cats are all former members of a secret government program. They were mutated in a lab to be used as a weapon, but were considered too unstable and uncontrollable to be useful in practice. But now, there's no other alternative. They're not really evil, but they're not good either. Their morality is kind of ambiguous. They're scary, but still damn cute. As it turns out, these contradictory characteristics are difficult to express visually, and I had other design challenges, like the top camera. That's why I needed a concept artist, cause it wasn't a trivial task for me to do it. That's when I found Gustavo. He was a really awesome person when he realized how broke I was. I'm really broke. And he kindly offered his work for free. I have no way to thank him, so go there and hire this guy. He's a really great artist. Give him money, I don't know. It took some time, but after some iterations we end up with this design. It fits perfectly in the cute but dangerous aesthetic I was looking for. And it will serve as a base for the other characters as well. So this is a very important step. The character chosen to be the first is Bob. He's somewhat of an eccentric guy. He was specialized in explosives and he's fascinated by them. After the end of the program, he started a weapons YouTube channel and spent most of his days blowing stuff in the desert, you know. He carries a big mortar on his back and you can use it pressing a key. That's his ability. I'm not yet 100% sure on how these abilities will be balanced cause I need more stuff to be ready before I settle on this, so I'm not touching the abilities for now. Each character will have a small skill tree where you can specialize in the style you want. Let's say with Pop, you may want to increase your resistance to explosives or increase the amount of grenades you can carry. It was a lot of work, but what you need to know is that Pop was converted from a concept art to an actual game character. I've written almost all of my code from my previous character controller cause it was kind of a mess. I want the game to feel very dynamic and responsive, so I've gone for a very quick movement system. Character is very agile and fast, and is not even touching the ground to eliminate friction and small bumps. That makes the movement smooth and satisfying, and that's what I want. The animations play a big role in making the character feeling smooth and responsive as well. Unfortunately, I'm not the best animator in town, and I'm not really able to hire one, so I had to come up with my own solution. I'm leaning heavily into dynamic animations. That means that a big chunk of the animation is done on the fly using code, like this subtle lean towards the direction of movement, or his cute little ears flapping in the wind. Look, I'm proud of the end result. Of course, there's a lot of room to improvement, but the movement is already satisfying and it is a huge step from what it was in Zombie Invaders. But the character wasn't the only thing I implemented in the last month. I did a complete rework of the weapon system. In the surface, there's nothing too special about it, but under the hood, it's a great base. You can shoot and collect weapons from the ground. Each weapon has an ammo type that will be dropped by enemies. There's no reloading cause that would just slow down the action, which is not what I want. At the moment I've created one weapon, the Tommy gun, but the system is made to support any kind of weapon, including melee and any other kind of weird stuff. This kind of preparation under the hood is massively important, cause it enables me to create a large and varied arsenal much faster than it will normally take. Next, I wanted to give players more options to moving around, cause just walking made the movement feel a bit restricted. So I added a dash. This way you have one more option in movement and in combat. A quick dash is a very OP move to avoid danger, but I don't really want the player to just run away from the combat system. So if you press a key in the right moment when you dash, you can swing your kitty palms to slash enemies in the face, applying stun effects to them. This way it encourages players to use the dash aggressively rather than just cowering in the corners. But we'll still have to see how that goes and if it really works. And the last thing I wanted to do was a throwing mechanic. That means grenades, molotovs, ninja stars, etc. I want each run to feel as unique as I can get them to be. And with every layer I add, it multiplies the amount of unique possibilities you can get. I created a simple frag grenade, but like the weapon system, it is designed to support any kind of word trouble I can come up with. And that's it for now. Don't forget to wishlist the game on Steam if you made this far into the video. I'm happy with the game progress and your support will definitely make it go further. Subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any updates and leave your suggestions, opinions, comments or whatever down there. And I see you next time.